Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we are back in the Vladivostok and we're continuing our Russian theme week. Now, you guys are probably upset that I didn't include the other couple cruisers for Tier 7 of the Russians, but honestly, the cruisers are all pretty much the exact same. So that's why I didn't include them. It's kind of like the Balti and the Witchy and all of that. Like, there's no real difference between cruisers on the Russians, so I don't really care to showcase more than one of them. I can't stand playing them to begin with, let alone doing multiples of them. But we do have some unique battleships, and Vladivostok is one of them, and of course Lenin is the other. So we're going to start with the Vladivostok and showcase what this ship is capable of. Now, remember the Fallen is our theme for this week, and it is the Russian theme week. But remember the Fallen is for everybody that has died in wars and so on and so forth. So this weekend is a special weekend here in the U.S. called Memorial Day weekend. It's the one day of the year that we set aside specifically, which will be Monday, actually, set aside specifically to honor those who have given their lives in pursuit of the freedoms that we enjoy. So, with that being said, it's kind of a perfect time to have Remember the Fallen as your theme week, right? And like I said, it's not just about the Russians, it's about everybody. Everybody who fought for their country, regardless of what side you were on. There's the funny thing about being nowadays is, you know, it's easy to look back and point one side out or the other side, but at the end of the day, there was a lot of people fighting for both sides that didn't want to do, didn't want to have to fight. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have a choice. So keep that in mind. But we're going to push up. Now, this is a terrible map for the Vladdy. It is an absolutely horrendous map for the Vladdy. And we've already gotten Citadel'd once because we're trying to push forward. We don't have a choice. I hate this stupid map. This map is garbage. I don't care what anybody from Wargaming says. This map is one of the worst in the game, period. And this is going to showcase why. It is nothing but a stalemate 99% of the time, unless you can get people to win their side. And this one in particular is going to come down to me being able to win my side with the help of a couple people on this side. Mainly, I am getting burnt by a Cleveland, a Mogami, I believe, or maybe it's a Suzia, and a York, all firing HE at me. I believe the Bismarck is also firing HE at me. And that's when I spot an Ishmael, and I'm like, I don't mind if I do. That's an easy kill. I mean, especially one that's sailing broadside to me right about now. I really do want to shoot this guy, so we wait, and as soon as we get the guns ready, we're going to go ahead and pop that spotter plane to get the best RNG that we can get. And of course, we get set on fire twice, because this is the way it goes. And we're going to be able to just smash the Ishmael. He's lucky to not just be dev-struck right out. Only getting one Citadel that time, but it is what it is. We're going to keep pushing forward. I'm trying to angle against the battleships as best I can. We're still getting burnt by everybody. The amount of damage that we've already received and potential damage that we haven't received has got to be, like, off the charts for this early in the match. But, you know, it is what it is. I have to make this push. And I know that this is a dangerous proposition, but I'm hoping that I can get in position and negate most of the damage that we're going to be taking here. Trying to angle the best I can. We take a little bit of an overpin there. We know there's two Iowas and a Bismarck in the perfect crossfire position to shoot me. Any other time they'd have spawned all these guys across, like directly across from me, but because I'm making this push, they spawn them over there in the perfect crossfire. Now, I am very aware of this gap in the island, and I know that I'm still detected by the Ishmael, which means I know these guys are going to get one last shot over the island, and at this point, I've got nothing I can do about it. I've just got to hope for the best, and unfortunately for me, it doesn't go in my favor. Wait for it. Yeah, there it is. Got to give him that 18,000 damage penetration. You got to love that. But Ishmael still parked broadside to us. He's done. There's nothing he can do from here. And we're going to go ahead and punch him in the mouth. Finishing him off. And we're going to take this moment to try to let my team push up a little bit and let them take some hits while I try to recover. We're already at 50,000 damage, guys. It doesn't take very long when people sail broadside to your Vladdy. This Vladdy can absolutely wreck you if you give it the opportunity. But it is also a very cumbersome battleship. Like, it is literally one of the slowest and most unmaneuverable battleships at the tier. Like, it is just awful to try to play any way other than, like, when you've got a very easy small channel that people can't get behind you. Like, it's very difficult. But Sinop here, I mean, I don't know. Between the Sinop and the Ishmael, I don't know what they were thinking, but they were wrong, and we're going to showcase why. Pow! Down he goes. Dev Strike, 2 Citadels. I mean, you're a broadside Russian battleship. You should expect that. But, yeah. It's at this point, I'm calling for my teammates. I'm like, hey, just as a heads up, I can't be the first one around the corner. Because these guys will just absolutely chunk me. And the time it takes me to get turned in, I will be in a lot of trouble. So I'm kind of waiting for my battleships to push up. I get some affirmatives. I actually have a cruiser out ahead of me. I don't know if it's a Wichita or a Balti or what. But I wasn't paying attention. But anyway, we're going to push up around the corner now that we're not the only one getting shot at. And we're going to try to prioritize targets. Now, anytime you get a chance to shoot broadside battleships, you definitely want to take that chance. But you also, any chance that you get to take out a prolific fire starter like a Cleveland or a Mogami, you got to have to take it. You have to. It's in the rules. Mainly because I hate them. Hate fire starter. I love the Cleveland, don't get me wrong, but everybody plays it as a pure fire starter, and it's not. So, pow! Down he goes. Cleveland absolutely got wrecked, and that makes me feel a lot better about this whole situation of pushing out. Now, this is a Miyoko, not a Mogami, sorry. A Miyoko out here, and I'm pretty sure that I mark him for people to shoot at. But I don't know, man. I just don't think anybody on my team had the accuracy that they were hoping for in this game or something. But we get the shot into the island. I just a little too early on this shot. But that Miyoko's going to start trying to burn me down. And that's not good, because I don't have any heals left. I only have 2 damage cons left. So I think the next shot, we're going to try to shoot him. And just as we start looking in, the Miyoko gets absolutely touched here. It was a lot of, you know, overpins or something that guy just got on him, but didn't do any damage to him. But he disappears. We're not able to shoot at him. We see the Iowa shooting at us. We see the Bismarck out there. He's kind of angled. It's not the greatest shot in the world, so I'm looking for the best shot, and this Iowa here looks like a pretty solid shot. So we're going to aim up a little high, try to get into that side plating, possible superstructure hits, maybe knock out a gun, and we get 8K off of the penetrations. So just showcase, when you see angled battleships, it doesn't always mean you can't pin. You just got to change your shot selection where you're shooting at. Now, Miyoko goes out there and just goes completely unspotted, and I don't think he gets spotted again for quite a while. And that's going to allow me to focus these guys, because it means he's not shooting at me. So Bismarck starts to make a turn in, and this is prime territory to Citadel of Bismarck or Tirpitz. At this kind of range, plunging fire, beautifully placed shots, 17,000 damage, another Citadel. That gives us our high caliber, and it's going to allow us to really push on this Iowa. And this goes and showcases exactly what T-Bull and I and Zarkun and Tactic all like to talk about. Aaron as well. What we talk about when we call black hole strategy. I know T-Bull calls it black hole, so I'm going to steal his phrase here. But it doesn't work. And it doesn't work for one reason, as we take out the Miyoko with another Citadel. RNG was with us on this run, I'm not going to lie. But it doesn't work because it allows the entire enemy team to flank you and get crossfires, and you cannot possibly angle against everybody when they have crossfires. It allows everybody to get such good shots on you. You've got to choose who you angle at, and you're going to get shot by somebody with big guns at some point. But keep that in mind. You don't want to put yourself in that position. 152,000 damage, though, 4 kills, high caliber, Dev Strike, second on the leaderboard to the Benson, who had himself a pretty solid game with 2,300 base XP. So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.